Hey, it's Miss Pretzel at the Appleton West Library, and I am book talking what I would have to call a realistic romance. It's called If It Makes You Happy by Kann. Claire Kann did The Mystery, The Marvelous, which is why I wanted to read another one of her books, even though it's not a mystery. So our main character is Winnie. It is told in first-person point of view, from Winnie's point of view. And she and her brother Winston and cousin Sam, who's a girl, are visiting their grandmother who lives and works in a place called Misty Haven. And there's another small town right next door called Mary Haven. So there's Misty Haven and Mary Haven. And her grandmother owns a restaurant and runs a restaurant called Golding's, and Winnie really enjoys working there. That's what she's been doing for her summers for quite a few years, is working with her grandmother at a grandmother's restaurant. So Winnie is not sure how, because she's not good at public things. She is chosen as the Misty Summer Haven Queen, and she's got all these like royal duties to do. Well, then the other interesting thing is she has a best friend, Cara, there, who she's also in a relationship with. But then there's this boy, Dallas, and so Dallas and Cara end up competing to be the Mary Haven king, which would be the king for her queen. And Dallas ends up beating Cara for this. Like I said, it was a very interesting book. So it is a romance novel. And like I said, Winnie and Cara are in a relationship, and both of them don't have a name for it. And you know, they are planning to be roommates in college, but they don't really have a name for it. They can't define it. Winnie herself can't define it, but the romance in this is more between her and Dallas, because Winnie likes both boys and girls. I did enjoy this book. Another thing I liked about this book, and why I would call it realistic romance, is Winnie is very comfortable in her body and with her weight, but there's quite a few times like she has to go see the doctor because she needs a vaccine before she starts college. And he wants to weigh her, and she refuses, and her grandmother gets all blah, blah, blah. And she finally loses her cool and says some things to the doctor, and of course that gets around the small town. But there's a number of times where it's brought up, like people are supposed to look like this, and but she's very comfortable in who she is. So I kind of like that about Winnie. And this is a story a lot about her grandmother can be difficult. She loves working at Golding's, and she loves her grandmother, but there's a lot of things. There's some other issues there as well. So I really thought, like I said, I would call this a realistic romance, because there's definitely romance to it, but I also enjoyed the character of Winnie, and I found myself laughing out loud at what I would personally call Winnieisms. Like she says something, and it's just so funny what she says or how she says it, or like she can poke fun at things and it's just, I enjoyed the character of Winnie. She was really fun. So maybe this is your cup of tea, maybe not. If not, I'll help you find something else. Otherwise, have a fantastic day and keep on reading.